Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I'm back today to share with you guys my April melty basket. So I do have a couple of vendor in here from Lavender and Speckles, and then my Sensei. So this month it's officially spring. It's still somewhat cold in Maine, but I am wanting like my florals. So this will be a heavily floral, heavily fresh, fruity citrus month, but we'll go ahead and share what I want to warm. And by no means am I going to keep myself, like I'm going to try to keep myself accountable for what I selected out of my smash, but if I don't get to it, I don't get to it. Scentsy has so many limited time collections coming for April. It's insane. But let's go ahead and get started. So for Lavender and Speckles, I do want to work on the coastal pine cones. This one's got roasted pine cones with hints of lemon, marine air, and sea greens. I figured it'd be really appropriate for spring because it does have the lemon in there and it's sort of like citrusy and fresh, but you also get like the woodiness. Oh, it smells so good. So I can't wait to try this one. I am gonna start working on that. And then also Oceanside Laundry. This one's got sea air, jasmine, driftwood, and fresh laundry. I really like this. I picked it up in the February pre-order. Oh, it smells so good. I don't know what laundry brand it reminds me of, but it does remind me of one. I just can't for the life of me figure it out, but thought it'd be totally appropriate for this month. All right, and then for Scentsy. So for like heavy, strong, like powerhouse scents, I'm going to try to go through a bar of Just Breathe that I have, which is like lemon and eucalyptus and menthol. It smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. So I'm going to try to get through a bar of that. And then also my Clothesline, which has got like creamy violet, crisp greens, orange flower. It literally smells like Downy fabric softener. It's a dupe for Downy. So I'm going to go ahead and warm through a bar of that. For citrus, I picked out 3. I am going to go ahead and revisit my Sparkling Yellow. Because there are so many lemon scents that are currently available and from like LTOs, I've been trying to revisit them all. I did do a lemon series, so if you haven't seen it, definitely check that out on my channel. But I want to revisit Sparkling Yellow and see if I still like it, because it is in my club. But if I'm going to be getting better performance on like strength and length and like appeal in one of the lemon scents that's in our catalog or one of the other LTOs, I might consider switching it up. But I love Sparkling Yellow. It's so good. And then Lemon Verbena. This is actually coming back in our Bring Back My Bar promotion, which will be in July. So this will be returning. So I'm just warming up all of the bars that I currently have because I've been hoarding them and I got a few gifted to me. So I'm just happily warming the crap out of this scent. So we're going to go ahead and warm another bar of that. And then I noticed my Cocoa Lime stash is quite high. I think I have like 4 bars of it, but they're starting to get discolored and they're starting to lose some of the scent on them. So I want to go ahead and warm through them because it is a scent that's currently in our catalog. So there's no reason for me to hoard these right now. So I am going to go ahead and warm this. It's got creamy coconut and lime and vanilla. It's so good. All right, for fruity, we've got a good old Ruby Nectarine. Sadly, this did not return in our spring and summer catalog. I know a lot of people were sad about that. Hopefully a lot of you clubbed it. I did. That's why I have it with the Always Get My Bar perk from my Scentsy Club. So this one is so good. It's got like sweet pea, I think, in it. And the ruby red apple and nectarine. Oh, it's so good. It's so fresh and fruity. Love it in the spring and summer. So we're going to go ahead and warm a bar of that. And then I did, with your guys' suggestion, pick up a bar of Skinny Dipping. Skinny Dipping is a scent that I knew what it smelled like because I have testers of it, but I really never actually like warmed it. And I wanted to, like I said, with my, spotlight on the catalog, I want to revisit some of these scents that I've never really actually tried. So Skinny Dipping is green apples, melons, and pears. And a lot of you said to try it because the pear note, it's not the pear that I'm scared of. So we are going to go ahead and warm this one. And even on colds, I don't get that weird, nasty fermented pear, which is nice. But I do smell the melon. It's almost like a cantaloupe melon, kind of. And I do get the apple and the pear. So this smells better than the tester, so I have high hopes when I actually get to warm it. So this is in my warming basket for this month. We are going to go ahead and warm my last bar of Coastal Strawberry. I might not get through the entire bar. I might only warm half, because this one is one that I do hoard. Oh, it's so good though. It's like a creamy, fresh strawberry, and you get a little bit of like fresh green from like the vine. It's almost like you're at a strawberry market, not a strawberry market, but you're almost at like a farm picking strawberries. Oh, it's so good. So I am going to go ahead and warm some of that. Like I said, I might not get through the whole bar, but I at least want to, start on it. Rainbows and Butterflies. I kick myself for not clubbing this one. It's so good. This one's got like strawberry and pineapple juice and something else. Oh, but it's so good. I think it's got marshmallow in it too. It's just a happy, fun kid scent, but it's very, very fruity, and I always love warming it. So we're going to go ahead and warm another bar of this. I think I might have 2 left after I warm this one. And then I am going to go ahead and warm the Cotton Candy Tails. This was the March scent of the month. It's got like caramel and strawberry and like spun sugar. But to me, it really smells like a strawberry flavored cowtail. It's very confectionery. So if you like gimme candy and that type of thing, you'll definitely like this one. But I am going to go ahead and revisit just because it is still available, but eventually it won't be. So I need to figure out if it is something that I am going to club. It wasn't a club pick for me when I initially warmed my first bar of it, but I am going to go ahead and revisit it again just because sometimes our noses are different, and the first time you warm something, you might get a totally different experience the second or the third time. So I am going to go ahead and revisit that again. And then Sunripened Berry. This was an old scent of the month, I think for January of 23. Yeah, it was the scent of the month prior to Sunburst Bamboo. This is just a very saturated mixed berry scent. I plan on doing some mixing with this, but also want to kind of warm it on its own too. I don't have it clubbed or anything. I got it like in a flash sale bundle, but I do want to go ahead and warm it because it is saturated. So it's still kind of good right now on like the cold days. So I just figured I'd, at least warm it and get it out of my stash. All right, and then I have some Greenery bars. We're going to go ahead and warm a bar of sea salt and avocado. My favorite green bar, hands down. My second favorite green bar is Farmer's Market, but sea salt and avocado will always have a secret place in my heart. So it's got Valencia orange, pink Himalaya sea salt. I think it's got vanilla in it too, and obviously the creamy avocado. But it's so good, and very appropriate for right now. I am going to start working on cucumber and cactus water. I have a bar that I got in my Scentsy club, but I also have a full brick of this too. And the brick is actually older than this bar, so I will start in on my brick first. But this is another one that I really, really like, but I just need to decide if it's something that I do want to keep clubbing. This one, I can't remember the scent notes. It's like cucumber, cactus water, and something else. But to me, it's a very powdery floral is what it comes out. Like a cucumber blossom or something like that. But it's so good in the bathrooms that I love it. It's like when I want a heavy floral, but I don't want a powdery heavy floral, like Lush Gardinia, then I'll go to the cucumber and cactus water. Sunburst Bamboo, this one carried over from last month. I didn't get a chance to warm it, but I definitely need to because it is starting to sweat. But I do love this. It's like 90s cucumber melon. It's got peonies in it as well, and bamboo, but it's really good. It's kind of like got a spa like effect to it too, so I normally keep that to the bathrooms. And then these two scents are in the catalog, but because I enjoyed them and they're catalog scents, I just want to warm them again. So we've got Amazon Rain, which has got like coconut milk and orange zest and I think night blooming jasmine. Oh, it's so good. I've never not had a Scentsy product in Amazon Rain that I've not liked. And then same thing goes with aloe water and cucumber. This one's got pineapple nectar in it and aloe water. Oh, it's so good. So fresh and clean. Love these two. So I will be going ahead and warming these again. And then I've got my stack of floral. So we're going to go ahead and warm Rosewood and Freesia. I have quite a few bars of this. I actually have like 4. So we're going to start in on this one. You have to love rose scents in order to appreciate this and Freesia, but it's like the best combination of Freesia and rose and then add some like woody base notes. Oh, so good. And it's like a strong floral without the powderness, in my opinion. Pineapple Rose. I did finally boot this out of my club in preference for like Lush Gardenia and some other heavy florals. But I really do like Pineapple Rose, and it's the perfect time to warm it. It's so good. It's like blush rose and pineapple. It's another heavy floral, quite strong. Lush Gardenia is extremely powerful. I love this. This is my favorite floral. Oh, I love it. But it's starting to sweat. And even though I have it clubbed, I do have like 3 bars in my stash, so I definitely need to start warming some of these. So because it's spring and appropriate, we're going to go ahead and do that. This is currently available in our Happiness Blooms collection. It's Soft Plumeria. This is the one from the 3 that returned from last year that I liked the most. I didn't club it, but I do want to warm it again because I feel like this smells stronger than last year. So I wonder if I'm going to love it enough to club it this time around. So I definitely wanted to revisit it, but if you love Plumeria, it's really, really good. And then Plumeria Peach. Again, I really like Plumeria scents, so. And this has like the best peach in it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like tropical Plumeria and like peachy nectarine. So, so good. So we're gonna warm that. And then Sweet Pea and Vanilla. I do have this in my club, so I need to kind of figure out if I am gonna keep this or not. It's basically just Sweet Pea and Vanilla. If you bought anything in the 90s that was Sweet Pea and Vanilla, it basically encompasses this fragrance. And then last but not least, this did carry over from last month, so I definitely have to warm it. It's Hey Tiger Lily. Mandarin, lily, white florals. But I've got to warm it. It's super sweaty. But this one's really, really nice too. But that is my melting basket for April. Like I said, it could change depending on how quick I get through these scents or how many like LTOs come out that I've got to warm and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys are making your own melting baskets for April, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on like club scents that you have to make decisions and cuts later on? Are you focusing on catalog scents? Are you just kind of doing like a hodgepodge, or is there like a theme? Love to hear. And thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Talk to you in my next one. Bye.